102, Alex Gordon, 121, Jack Hubbard. Okay, so already our over 50 riders are pulling through. I say Roach, this is more familiar with Roach.
97.
Didn't go well last week. I say it's a good ride there by Peyton.
58.
And 39.
39. 71.
And there goes Harris. He's had his work cut out today.
7.
Ian Watts there.
29, 64.
Dave Garrett had a very good start. Say Big Barnett there ploughing on. Got Andy Jones just on his wheel.
56, 21, 59.
Gary Townsend, Woody Bellow.
63, 19.
Gary Hipwell there, I say.
1.
Prolific winner of the senior events.
82, 5.
10 years ago. Did you see Greg Elson on the horizon there? Dave Miller.
That's the number. 26.
There's Dave Miller.
8.
Number 90.
7, 12, 90, 37, 3, 10.
There's Greg Elson. Celebrated 60. His birthday this week. He's
69.
He's given me £20 not to tell you how old he was.
18.
So I won't tell them you were 57, Greg.
33. 49.
Yeah, our secret.
34.
Nobody's listening anyway.
87. 46. 213. 214. Number I couldn't see.
There goes Mick Ives, multiple national
28,
champion.
92. 76.
Track rider.
35. 89.
Mountain bike.
84.
World Masters champion.
50.
And about 6 times Veterans champion. Apart from that, had a very quiet career.
88.
So as I say, the riders now are already well spread out.
24, 22, 120, 95.
So the juniors are going to have the work cut out today, because I say the way Roach is going. I say last week
43.
he seemed to be labouring, but the week before, I say he won the
44.
The first national trophy of the season at Abergavenny.
.212.
So there goes Jerry Blackmore, and we're waiting now for the ladies.
I missed a couple of those.
Good,
100.
Hopefully getting through when next lap when they've done a full lap.
Yeah. 36. 15.
Okay, there'll be a slight gap now, so just looking over towards the woods.
Hannah. Adrian. Hannah Payton.
Okay, so here comes Hannah Payton. Hannah, a member of the Payton family, I say, just been talking to her brother Tom. He'll be here later in the scene as well. That's a good ride by Hannah. So we've got a few absentees this week.
168.
This looks like, I think it's Lauren Cream. Let's have a look, might be wrong.
165.
Yes, it was.
206.
206 there, that's Melissa Martle from the ZNAP.
163, 160, 166.
And the Burton from the Litchfield getting some encouragement there. Just being passed by 160. That's Karen Summers from the Recon Sport.
207.
So again, it's good to see our lady riders there.
156.
156. Elizabeth Clayton.
208.
There goes Lauren Humphries.
204. 161.
This looks like my sister-in-law. Judy Elton, put that tongue away, for goodness sake. And there goes Rita Humphries. Well, Rita's smiling, so it's obviously not hurting, so we can get her off the course. You're supposed to enjoy the result, not the race. Ladies still coming through, so it won't be long before we see the junior riders.
152.
152 there. That's Carol Gibson.
172.
And 172. As I say, we've seen the numbers increase over the last few years with the ladies riders, and it's good to see. This has been helped by the achievements of people like Nicole Cook in the sport. And on the track, people like Victoria Pendleton. I say it's all spread through and it's trickled down, and it's got people interested. Just reading Pendleton's biography at the moment, and she's got quite a tale to tell. Hasn't all been plain sailing.
Who was the first?
So they see the over 50s now, they're going up the rise. See Garrett moving up there. I say Dave Garrett did a great ride last week. He's training hard.
It'll probably be
we can see now at the tops of the helmets, I think that's Andy Jones.
Actually went wrong down here. He tried to go.
I think next year we need to get that hedge trimmed.
So rugby velo lad.
Oh, right, okay.
So it might be 101. I'm not saying that it will be, but it'll be one of those.
So this will be interesting if Markham gets caught by Roach, because Markham's a strong rider. Really getting into his sport. He only got into play a couple of years ago, and here he comes.
They've been going for 8 minutes now.
He really has had to work for this Markham. I say he trains diligently. Very nice, enthusiastic lad, very, very strong. And he's well clear. This sort of course will suit him today. It doesn't suit everybody.
Well, we've got a 40-minute race.
Well,
He's still in the
my
lead,
helper
1-1-0.
just said, where's the rest? Well, here's the rest coming. It's Roach. And look at that. Roach has given them nearly a minute's head start. And I say this is more like it for Phil Roach. Hellously strong rider, very, very talented. Ex-winner of the over 40s national trophy. Hasn't always happened on the day of the Nationals, but he's going to be up there this year, so he'll be challenging Steve Davis. Steve Davis, the 1976 junior champion for the Coventry Road Club, won that at Kenilworth Common. So what they say, class is permanent, and I say Roach used to be a motocross rider, very involved with rallycross, works with several teams, goes all over the world, very often takes his bike and fits his training in there. His son Ben's there in the pits. Ben's nursing a broken hand. He's turned his talents now to rugby. So Ben, a very, very good rider. Bronze medalist in the schoolboy national.
Do a dead turn at that blue barrel.
Under 23 national trophy champion. And a loss to the sport. Hopefully one day he'll come back. So I had the privilege of training with Ben when he came back when I came back the last time. I say 3-4 hour sessions a day with intervals in as well. So, but here comes Markham. Okay, he's taking my advice. He's not looking round. There's nobody to look round at. Looking very, very comfortable. Just tends to die a little bit towards the end, but I say it's getting better. The old stamina's improving. Roach has just entered the field. So Roach himself has probably got about 30 yards on the chasers. Be interesting to see today, because I say Roach has probably got the extra stamina. He's definitely got his teeth, he's a bit between his teeth today.
Go on, Mick.
39 there.
39, 101, number 118.
That's Mick Davis, 71. Pete Harris, I say Pete's been dominating this season. Not far off the pace.
58.
That group gets together and so they might give Roach something to think about.
102.
I think there's Nigel Hay there. Good ride there by Dave Garrett. Dave Garrett looking very comfortable there.
56.
Go on, keep going, Tim.
And there was almost a smile.
29, 20.
Number 20 there.
7.
There's Ian Watts. Got Team Juicing riders there.
70.
70. Peter Busby. What a name that is.
54, 56.
Andy Jones there, I say
Go on, Dad.
former national junior
Go on, Dad.
title holder, and here comes Vic Barnett. Well, what can I say about Vic?
Go on, Peter.
Multinational champion,
Go on, keep it going, Gary.
63.
World Masters
19,
champion, and a superb guy. There goes Gary Hipperell.
62.
Number 1 there.
21, 59.
Phil Evans of the Coventry Road Club. Gary Townsend just working his way through. So Gary's nursing an injury at the moment, so the training's taking the back seat.
Go on, Graham.
Can't read that number, it's ending 3 again.
Here comes Pete Mooney, the chief mechanic for Team Rally all season. We're going all over the world.
82.
I say Pete, former national over 50 national trophy winner.
I think it's 83. But
There's an awful lot for the cycling community. And still they come through.
69, 47, 10, 49, 37. 18. 65, 98.
Here goes Dave Miller. I say Dave Miller is a senior rider, very, very impressive. I say just sort of like late 70s, early 80s when I used to ride. There's Greg Alson.
12.
It's been passed there by Dave Miller. I say the Miller and the Alsons synonymous with the Coventry Road Club. I say Greg's moved clubs to the rugby now. He's living locally, so he gets the chance to train with them.
Yeah. Proper got position to put up. 46, 76.
They're still coming
213.
through. 213 there. 34 there.
34.
Stuart Walters from the Kettering. So I say they've travelled far and wide today, but it's deserved, because I say it's a good
87.
course. And there goes Peyton,
28.
cutting through the field. I say, just going past Mick Eyes there. I say,
168, 92.
so Mick was getting the headlines in the 60s, riding with the likes of John Atkins, my late brother Barry Elson, and still they come through.
40, 50.
One of those had a mechanical.
88. 25.
Alistair Grant there from the Hells Owen. So
165.
165 they're going through.
9.
Lauren Creamer.
You're pulling out now, eh?
85.
We're riding a bit.
So Lauren's been riding for quite a few years. I remember picking her for the West Midlands Leagues team.
95.
A good rider, very consistent.
120. 206.
There goes our next female there, 206. Melissa Marple, Zepnap. So she's not far behind Lauren.
23.
23 there. Les Hall.
160. 11.
160, our next female rider. 4th place, that's Karen Summers. I say Les Hall again,
163.
very synonymous with the sport. 163. Emma Bertels. So I'm just looking now, and we should see Martin coming through. It'd be interesting to see whether he's pulled any more out on Roach.
43. 176.
There goes Rita Humphrey just coming out the
94.
out of the woods. So they've still got 2 big events to come today. So we've got the schoolboys. Oh well, that's been contested, and I say then the final event of the day, the seniors and the over 40s. Rider here, opting for a more conventional bike. Suspension on the front.
215.
215.
166.
I haven't got a number there. 215, that's Jay Carr. So I'm looking for Markham, and there he goes. And if anything, he's speeded up. He's looking very, very strong.
204. 164.
Takes the corner nicely. One hell of a road rider. So I've been out in training sessions with him on the road, and he's just ridden away. Got a big future in the sport, I say. He's very, very dedicated. Listens to people. I say he's got quite a bit of advice he can listen to, the likes of Martin Eden.
36.
Well, that gap hasn't changed. If anything, Roach is possibly just starting to eat into it.
13.
I say Roach will know all about Markham. I say they're both local riders. I say the gap just starting to edge out now. Pete Harris there, he's not out of the equation yet. Okay, so there's Hannah's dad, Kevin Payton. So Nigel Hay coming through as well. Nigel's been doing this all season. He's been coming back very, very strongly towards the back end of the races. I say Nigel, former silver medalist in the Veterans National Championship, just losing out to Martin Eden at Sutton Coldfield.
There's the leader.
There's Judy Elson. She's grimacing more, so that last lap hurt. Beautiful mountain bike there. I say Judy's probably paying a little bit for that. I say I'd probably prefer to go on a cross bike, but and here comes Markham. So Luke Markham there.
4 to go.
4 to go. I think the gap stayed about the same. All depends what Roach's agenda is this week, whether he's happy to stay there in the over 50s lead. I say he's got bigger fish to fry with the national trophy coming up.
97.
There goes Rita Humphries.
4 to go.
Okay, 4 to go there.
39.
4 to go, please.
Okay, so Nick Davis hasn't given up the ghost.
71.
The North Pete Harris. Helliciously strong rider, Harris.
172.
I've had many a battle with him.
154.
So his daughter Nikki, going great runs on the continent. She'll be representing Great Britain next week at the European Cyclocross Championships for the ladies.
Really nice.
Kevin Payton just dropped off the pace a little bit there. He's got Hayes catching him.
58.
And Hale will be on to him in the next lap. I say Nigel's looking quite comfortable there.
64.
Okay, so he's just distanced Garrett a bit. So I remember Dave Garrick coming in the top 10 of the National Trophy 10 years ago at Derby.
96.
Good road rider.
Well done, Jake.
Works long hours, so it's not always the easiest thing for Dave to train. Very talented rider.
20.
And a very good footballing brother we used to play football with, so...
4 to go, gents.
Okay, so rider's still coming through number 7 there.
70.
It's Roger Allen from the Stourbridge. Number 70 in close contention as Peter Busby again. So quite a few riders sponsored by Team Jewson.
152.
Some of our lady riders.
There in blue.
I had the name Carol, I just checked.
4 to go.
I was right. That's Carol Gibson.
54, 56.
Joe Rowe there again. A lot of it came through quite late, but achieved national honours. Riding for Bush Healthcare now.
4 to go, Gary.
19.
There goes Gary Hipple. I say Gary Hipple when I came back to cycling in...
4 to go, Peter.
when was it? About 2002.
62, 78.
I say Gary was winning every single week. And the Payton there just coming through, so I say...
4 to go, gentlemen. Go on, Gary.
Carol will be riding her own event, but I say she's got a bigger victory prize as well.
83, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's
So the whole Payton family is involved with cyclocross.
4 to go.
26.
Some of the schoolboy riders there just warming up. So there'll be a slight break after this event, and then we'll have the schoolboys and the seniors and the over 40s. Okay, so we've got our next lady rider coming through as Pete Mooney comes on the horizon again.
4.
Go on, Pete. 4 to go. 4 to go, Gary. Go on.
82.
There's Lauren Creamer. So the ladies well spread out, but
4 to
we
go.
have to keep it going.
Go on, keep it going.
10, 5.
that will be Velo guy.
Okay, so the girl in third place, I say she's probably got about
Barry.
15 seconds, if that, to make up. So she'll be able to see.
214.
She'll be able to see Creamer.
the team mechanic for the
4
Valley
to go.
Pro team.
What is it? 49, 37,
Dave Miller
157.
just taking me in the top end to say Dave Miller. He was, I think it was World Championship Reserve in about 1970 when the World Cyclocross Championships came to Crystal Palace. To say the great Eric de Flemick won 7 times World Cyclocross
4
Champion.
to go.
3,
4 to
41.
go, Dave.
It is a case of all like yesterday's. Here comes Greg Elson.
I don't think which of them.
Greg won his first schoolboy cyclocross at Mallory Park
4 to go.
1971.
98.
Or it could be 1970. As soon as he comes through.
41. 4 to go.
33.
71, I've just been confirmed.
168.
Okay, so he's just been passed by Hannah, I say, but Greg in his day, very, very good rider. I say, just very, very narrowly missed out on the national championship due to being born in the wrong week. I know he had words with his father afterwards, and there's nothing he could do about it. See Jameson Blaine there, still on his bike, warming down, doing track stands.
No, only in
Very
this race,
impressive.
number 83. We're not quite sure if it's number 83 or not.
So these young lads and lasses, they keep me going on the sun, they really do.
It's in yellow and his number's so far up his back we can't see it properly.
67.
67 there.
Steve Hibbard.
Well done.
46.
Okay, so here comes Lauren Creamer. So she's going well.
Go on, Lauren.
Well, she reckons ish.
165.
4 to go.
213.
Okay, so the next lady's not far behind.
4
She's got the bit between her teeth.
206.
206. That's Melissa Martle. I think she might well get Creamer.
to go.
28.
Here comes Mick Ives again.
4 to go, Jen.
87.
Probably 3 or 4 years ago now, Nick rode every single stage of the Tour de France the day before the riders did.
4,
Hellishly strong rider, multi-talented.
4,
Very good tracking in the 60s. 160 going through there. That's our fourth lady. That's Karen Summers.
4 to go.
89.
Go on, sir. 4 to go.
So there goes Markham. Now that's interesting because Roach has definitely cut the gap there with Markham.
4 to go.
88.
He's got Mick with him.
93.
Roach and Mick are together. 4 to go. What's his surname?
40.
David.
That's interesting because I say Roach has come through, he's cut the gap, but I say he's got Mick Davis whirlies to his wheel. And I say Harris hasn't had of it yet. Harris can see them. Quite a few switchbacks on this course, but it definitely aids the riders.
Got Pete Harris chasing as well.
I say Harris hasn't had of this yet.
176.
So you see the tall figure there of Markham just flying up the rise. He won't want to get caught by Roach. It'd be nice to win the event in his own right. I mean, obviously Roach has bridged the gap, but a winner's a winner's a win.
Come on, Les!
Come on, turn it over.
There goes Les Hall. He's not happy. Allows that net riders there.
Come on, Sturt.
11.
Got 4 to go.
95.
It's Neil Lawford. Here's Mrs. Clayton.
Nina's soon coming.
156.
4 to go, folks.
Lauren
Nina's coming
Humphries.
through shortly.
166.
208 there.
All
204.
3 together
208.
now.
So I dropped my list.
Here's the leaders.
Okay, so here comes Lou, and they're all together. This is interesting.
110.
3 to go.
97.
Roach has really eaten up that ground there.
Well done.
Now, will they ease if we work together?
40,
71.
So Roach has still got Davis to worry about, and I say
94.
Harris isn't hanging about either, so if they start playing cat and mouse,
43.
Harris will get them.
3 to go.
Not 164.
So it's a heck of a ride there by Roach. I say it wasn't happening last week for whatever reason, but it is this week. And there goes the cowbell. Okay, so here comes Hay with Peyton.
3 to go. So we've done
22.
just trying to think.
So Hay was living in Pembrokeshire, so he was paying the price for travelling.
3 to go.
64.
Peyton's going well today. Again, another rider out on the battle was in the
This afternoon.
previous years.
He is 7 lap race.
Thank God I was the first one to get the commentating.
215.
Yeah.
Okay, so just looking across there, Dave Garrick just
96.
seems to have sort of hit the wall
29.
slightly. Not bouncing along as well as he was.
Bendu, right. Darren will be here. Go on, keep going.
101. 2.
Still coming through.
20.
So for quite an interesting race at the front now. I say Davis is looking very strong. It all
118.
depends how much it's taken out of Roach to catch Markham.
What number was it there you weren't sure about?
83.
7.
So 8
It was 7 now.
102.
So 7 minutes. You say.
44.
They're coming.
70.
His number's right up in his shoulder blades.
Pete Mooney just coming through. So it shouldn't be long before I see Peyton. Rapturous encouragement there for Tracy. That's Tracy Palmieri. I think she celebrated her birthday last week.
13.
41, she did.
Go on, Joe. I think.
I think
56.
she's still celebrating. There goes Joe Rowe. Gary Hitwell there. Judy Elson just trying to make a grab for Gary. I'm going to tell her husband Greg when he comes round.
5.
Well done.
There goes Andy Jones.
54.
Organiser of two
63.
West Midland League events. And here comes Vic Barnett.
3 to go, Dad. Go on.
78.
3 to go, Dad, says his son. He doesn't know he's adopted.
Well done.
62.
Well, they're just taking a slight slip.
15.
It's Gary Townsend there.
It's 83, isn't it?
Ben Roach there just looking on. He's looking for his dad.
I thought 51. 3 to go.
3 to go.
21. 85.
There's Gary Townsend there.
59. 26.
So where's Hannah Payton?
Yeah, Holly and
Come out wherever you are. I can see Greg Elson. That's not Hannah
Yeah.
Payton.
Yeah.
No, the last time I saw Payton, she was passing Greg. So why can't I see her? The answer's on the postcard.
3 to go.
172.
Sunshine.
So Les Hall there, he's either had a mechanical or he's blown a human gasket. So I can see the second girl, but I can't see Payton. So on the third, so
Adrian, come out the woods behind you. There he
okay, I can see Payton now. Here she
3
comes.
to go.
82.
I say she's put such a great big lump into some riders. It's
3 to go.
distorted my perception of where she might be. So
69. 100.
so Kramer making no inroads into Payton. She's pulling away.
3 to go.
154. 49. 5.
Beautiful style there by Hannah. Very, very economical.
37. 168. 47.
So we're going to be looking for Kramer.
Flowers. Tissues. Put the power on this morning.
There goes, here comes Dave Miller. I say, been racing around cycling across over 40 years. I mean,
41.
organiser, proud father, and I say, very good competitor. So you saw the names he's seen come and go across.
3.
There's
98.
Dave Miller. I'm sure he's going to be riding later.
8.
Dave seems to be grimacing. I don't know why he's grimacing, because he's not trying. Are you, Dave?
23 to go.
33.
That should be.
Okay, so it looks like Kramer's been passed.
Let's start with this.
So Greg Elson's going to have some more female company, and he won't be complaining about that. But our second place rider just looking around there. Kramer's just struggling slightly. So there goes Elson.
Down the bottom. 3 to go.
60.
3 to go.
Okay, so 206 is quarter. That's Melissa Markle.
165.
Kramer just starting to wobble a little bit there.
Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from?
167.
3 to go.
Okay, so we're waiting for Markham Roach and
160.
They've come out there now. In the woods behind you. There's Lydia. Yeah, the 3 of them shortly. 3 to go, Mick.
92.
okay, so we're looking for Roach, Markham and Davis. I say we've got to see them together because it always makes for the spectacle when they're together.
163.
Just climbing out the trees now. Here they come.
Okay, so here they come. Roach at the front, Markham in second, Davis third.
Lead is coming up.
213.
It'll be a good test for Markham today because I say Roach is
87.
top notch, top class.
Lead is coming up.
28.
Markham keeps looking around, he's got to stop doing that, he's losing time all the time, gains nothing, it's all going on in front of you. Just listening on Roach's wheel.
97, 110.
Davis
39,
seems to be
207.
suffering slightly.
35.
Thank you. Go on, Pete. Come on, the gap's the same, chap. Gap's the same.
71.
Come on.
Well done.
So Harris had just been told the gap's the same, but the same. Always difficult. He's in no man's land trying to catch three riders.
2 to go.
93.
Roach there, going for the woods. Very, very good technical rider.
89.
Come on, Louise.
Tends to like to keep his pressures down on his tubs.
2
Needs
to
to
go,
get corner
Louise.
faster.
2 to go.
176.
Louise Day there.
88.
I still remember Louise from the inter-area national championships in Bradford, but I won't tell you what happened. He involved a shower. And I took the wrong turn.
Come on, Nigel.
Here comes Nigel Hay. Well, if anything, Nigel's getting faster, so
4. Come on.
64.
he's not going to be that far behind Harris, sorry.
They'll be late this afternoon. Yeah, but this is next 50.
There's Beth Clayton again.
Good change.
25. 40.
Go on, 2 to go.
156. 24.
No, go on, Andy. 2 to go.
96.
He's alright. Go on, 2 to go.
84. 99. 120.
No, he's fine. Go on, Kev. 2 to go.
9.
Come on.
58.
That's 7 and 8, Jake.
29. 2. 166.
2 to go.
204. 208.
2 to go.
Nice groups of riders now, so it's always going to be easier and get a wheel to follow.
2 to go.
101.
Go on, Stuart.
See Dick Barney there climbing so well. If anything, it looks like he's losing weight to me.
2 to go, Jake. Good luck, well done.
121. 118.
Yeah, they're going to be a couple of minutes yet.
Okay, so a couple of minutes to go and the leaders are coming up for the bell lap.
2 to go.
158. 70.
I say if it comes to a sprint, that's going to be interesting because whoever comes around that corner first
2 to go.
is going to be the main favourite, and I wouldn't like to know who to put my money on.
7.
I say Roach is a very canny rider. It's quite a sweeping bends, quite a bit of room, so
Yeah.
okay, so here comes Joe Rowe,
I'm going to be honest.
very, very strong rider.
We were thinking
56.
Andy Jones and Gary Hipwell. Well, I've got a picture of Gary Hipwell racing with Joe Rowe together about 10 years ago, so nothing changes. And I think you were slightly behind him then, Gary, so come on, catch him up.
157. 94.
Okay, so there's Peyton.
on Pete. Adrian, the leaders are
63.
just about to come across the bridge at the bottom.
Okay, so here comes Vic Bryan, so we're just going to watch the leaders coming through.
2 to go.
62, 78,
Still all together.
Looks like they're all together.
83. Is it?
Or are they? Where's Roach gone?
White helmet up here on the hill. 2 to go.
43.
I think Roach has attacked. I think that's Roach going on the road there. Yeah, he's put the effort in. Stephen's trying to react to say Markham's suffering. So Roach isn't waiting for a sprint. Sorry, that was Davis, I beg your pardon. Nick Davis. They never get old.
During the week. Two to go, James.
20 minutes now, so we should be seeing Roach coming
59,
through.
26,
Isn't over yet though, so he could have attacked too early.
21,
But this isn't one leaves to the sprint. There goes Mellor. So Mellor in his day, he was top 6 rider in the country. I say,
Well done.
there's Peyton.
22,
Our two ladies together. Cree was hanging on.
2 to go.
So we should be seeing Roach in a moment.
214,
Where's Roach?
2 to go.
161.
Go on, Hannah.
There goes Hannah Payton, 2 to go.
Go on, Gary. 2 to
168.
go.
4.
Series of Humphries coming through. Pete Mooney.
Go on, well done. Go on, Barry. 2 to go.
There's Greg Elson just being called by Phil Roach. So Phil Roach has got the gap.
2 to go.
49.
Davis hasn't given up yet, and I say he's still got Markham on his wheel. If anything, they're slightly closing, and say Roach attacking again. Hellishly strong rider. So he used to give you details of some of his training routines, and they really would make your eyes water.
2 to go.
5.
2 to go.
47.
Judy Elson there, not happy.
2 to go.
185. 34.
So to disappear into the woods, I say they got quite a technical climb, and they've probably still got the planks in from yesterday. They couldn't bunny hop them because they say they got quite a tight bend just before it, so that to stop that happening.
12.
It's about the only place they will have to get off. So the course quite dry. So I'll just be looking now for the Team Jewson rider coming out of those woods. Expect to see Roach.
98.
2 to go. Go on,
44. 3.
2 to go.
2.
Okay, so here comes Roach. The familiar style. Well, I tell you what,
90. 2.
he's trying, but they've not given up yet. And there goes Markham. This is going to be interesting.
2 to go. Lead
165.
Markham's been struggling the last few weeks on the last few laps, but he's really got the bit between his teeth. So has Roach gone too early? Passing on the back markers there. This is good, and Markham is coming back to Roach.
167.
Well, this is remarkable by Markham. There you see Payton, I didn't know it.
39.
I say he's got to stop looking round.
160.
Markham is definitely catching Roach. Has Roach gone too soon? I say Markham's there spinning a lower gear. He's flying past the back markers.
Is this the finish line here?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Mick Davis there just struggling slightly. There goes Elson.
60. 172.
Pete Harris there. It's not
71.
quite been Pete's day today, but I said it's horses for courses. This course never suited me. Too much grass, mud, trees, climbs, road, and competitors. There goes Ives.
92.
Mick Ives organising the LVRC National Championships, 24th of November at Walton Morrell. That's on the Saturday before the West Midlands League event, so come along, have a look at the course.
76.
There's Rita Humphries.
178.
I've just asked what's for dinner and she says sandwich as well. I think it's about time Mark showed at the door.
67.
Well, here comes Hay going faster and faster and faster. This is almost like Ackerstead night.
64.
Really powerful rider there, Nigel Hay. Got another rider I've had quite a few tussles with. That was just in the changing room. So we're looking out for Payton, see what's happening with Creamer.
207.
But this is going to be an interesting finish.
You seen it, you get the shout. Yeah?
Go on, see you out, you want. 96.
So we're looking around to the mid part of the course, so right in the middle down towards the water.
28.
Oh, wow, yeah.
87. 100.
Well, there's a Jewson rider just come round, but I don't think that's Roach. There goes Payton. I can just see Hannah Payton as well coming through.
29. 58.
Dave Garrett there.
Oh, yeah, got well, yeah.
Followed by Day.
176.
So where is Roach?
Not yet. That's Mick Ives.
20, 35, 93.
Any minute now they'll cross that bridge. They'll take a fast right-hander.
89.
There's a gap, Adrian, in the back here. They've not come through that gap to my knowledge yet.
We're still waiting now.
88. 70.
Go on, Beth.
118. 156. 7.
They'll be with you in about a couple of seconds over the bridge now.
Okay, any second now they'll be coming over the bridge. People pointing out, I can't see them just yet.
The junior that's come over first.
Okay, so I've just had word with Markham, and I can see Markham, he's got a gap. Well, this is some ride, I say. Roach has had to make the effort to get up to him, but I say, Markham has pulled away, and I say, to get back on that last lap,
204.
he's not looking around now, Markham, he's giving it everything. I say, will Roach go back after him, will Roach be happy to take the points as the first over 50? No, Phil, I think he'll still be going after Markham, he doesn't like losing to anybody.
56. 1. 25. 208. 84. 99. 120.
I can't see Stevens. I should imagine he must have gone through.
102. 63. 9.
Can't see Davis.
78.
Harris is going around the corner.
23. 63.
Unless Davis has a problem, I've missed him.
83.
I'll say, about another minute of riding, we'll be seeing
53.
Oh,
Markham and
53.
Roach.
Alright, just work.
158.
So it's a race within a race. I say they both started at separate times, but didn't alter the fact that they're together
95.
virtually.
I like ringing this bell.
Heck of a ride there by Markham.
164. 11.
Any minute now. There's riders all over the place. Okay, so here comes Markham. Still looking for Roach. There goes Roach. He's probably about 8 or 9 seconds. I say Roach will not give up.
26.
Roach has been climbing well.
There's the leader there.
Markham takes the far corner, glances across. I think this will be Markham's second win of the season. I say he couldn't have to a nicer guy. He's still looking round. I can't see Davis. Roach hasn't given up yet, you know. If anything happens in that woods, Roach will be on him.
21.
Harold, stay there if you want to.
There's Davis.
Wait there.
And here comes Hannah Payton, who's coming up for the bell lap.
You wait there, Doug.
168.
I'll tell you when to go.
214. 10.
This is the first time I've done this year.
I say some opposite ages of the age range. I say Roach is giving Markham 30 years, but certainly not an ability and performance. I used to say a good big and will beat a good little one. Well, a good old and beat a good young one.
He's wearing, in the woods anyway.
69.
So they'll be coming out of the woods very quickly.
18.
Okay, so here he comes. Oh my goodness, look at this! Look at this, Roach has come from nowhere! Oh my goodness, he's on the wheel of Markham! Who has got the sprinter? Has Roach done too much? Who gets that? And there goes Roach!
4.
Roach has come through! Oh, what a fantastic ride there by Phil Roach! Markham second. Absolutely brilliant.
52.
I was trying to do the Phil Liggett Roach analogy in the 87 tour, didn't quite work out, but close. Well, that was a cracking race. We've still got 2 more to come.
Well done.
5.
Well done.
39.
Well done.
12.
Nick Davis just finishing.
3.
Thank you. No idea.
Well, I'm going to have a lie down after that.
41.
I think Phil Roach was just playing to the crowd. And like I said before, we can talk to Phil Roach and to Luke as well.
Well done, folks. Well done.
So if you can just sort of get your breath back,
98.
get something warm on and come and see us.
Nice carvery. 1 mile, back direction. Well done, Pete. Well done.
Pete Hallish is finishing there.
71.
Well done.
Well done, Tracy.
Well done.
167, 161, 160.
Okay, shaking hands there, Markham and Roach. Markham's going to shake his hand, but it'll be pick-stick later. He's a competitor all said and done. He'll be laying in the back later on thinking, if only. They'll analyse the whole race. Dave Mellor just finishing there.
Well done.
8, 90.
I say Dave probably's got that bike from his bike shop in Shrewsbury. Dave Mellor Cycles. Other leading bike shops are available. So here comes Hay. The storming race there by Hay's been no man's land, but I say hasn't stopped the effort. There he goes.
Good ride, Nigel.
64.
Well done, Lauren. Well done.
And Lauren Creamer coming in.
65, 85.
No, you haven't. It's because it's the way the lapping has gone.
Oh, she's still going round his track.
And it's still going. So Laura's second lady.
Okay, so Creamer's just gone through and finished. Second lady.
60.
Well done, Mick.
92.
Judy Elson just finishing there.
Well done.
185, 163.
Andy Roberts. Well done, Andy. Well done.
96.
That was my pacemaker going up.
Don't want anybody to say. They can all clear up. They're too old and miserable. Well done, Kevin. Well
Okay,
done.
Kevin Payton there.
Well done, Kevin. Well done, Tim.
58.
Okay, so like I said before, we're going to have a word with the winners. Phil Roach, Luke Markham,
Go on, Jerry.
Jerry Blackmore just finishing there.
Well done.
Dave Garrett coming around the corner.
13.
Done, Dave.
157.
Well done.
And then I'll be ready for another cheese batch. I say excellent refreshments today in the hut.
76.
All handmade. In the Rutland room.
Well done.
20. 207.
As I said before, Mrs. Craven, who's so welcoming every single year here, she lets us vagabonds come and use her home. How many other people learned in the back garden for cyclocross?
91.
Well done.
70.
So as I said before, we can have a word with Luke and have a word with Phil Roach, that'd be good.
James, good lad.
121.
You can perhaps describe the race to us.
Well done.
118.
Go on, then. Well done, chap.
212. 7.
Well done. Good stuff.
15.
Well done. Well done, Louise. Well done.
213. 176.
Well done.
172.
Well done, gentlemen.
28.
Well done.
44.
So say we can have Luke and Phil Roach. As the commentary position pulls the pits.
Right, Andy. Well done.
54.
Got it?
Well done, sir.
87.
Well done.
93.
Well done, Gary. Well done.
19.
Yes. I'll give her a shout when she's coming in. We won the last few rounds because of the lapping. Well done.
35.
Well done.
156.
Well done.
I say Phil, when you've got your top on, you can have a quick word. It'd be interesting to see what you got to say about the race.
Adrian. Hannah's just down there. Well done.
Hannah just taking the back
56.
the back bend there.
178.
Well done, Pete.
63.
Luke just says he wants a one-off lap decider, Phil. So
Done.
89.
Winner takes all.
62.
62, well done.
88. 53.
Well done, Jerry.
So we're just waiting for Hannah Payton now. She's not long to go.
154.
Yeah, a little less mud this week.
So I'll have a word with Phil and Luke. Don't let it get cold. Well done, Phil. How was that?
Yeah, it was right, it's quite tough.
204.
You seem to make your effort to catch Luke, and then you got away. Were you aware that he was coming back on you?
Yeah, I thought he was just going to give us a good race, so I tried to keep one pace and then just see if he could attack me, being he's a younger rider, do you know?
I noticed last week, Phil, you didn't seem to be cooking on gas. Was there anything up? Was it bad training week or illness?
I decided to make my back wheel rub the frame just to make it harder for myself.
Well, that's very good of you. Could you just bring you in, Luke, a second?
102.
Well done, Luke. What do you think about today's race?
9.
It was great fun.
26.
The best race I've done this season so far, I think.
So, I mean, obviously Phil caught you up, broke away, you came back to him. Were you aware that Phil was making the effort on the last lap?
Yeah, I was. You can't expect anything else really, but I thought I had it just coming through the woods over there. And but he bunny hopped the barriers on the last lap and closed that gap and then beat me in the sprint. So
let me get this straight. Here comes our first lady, Hannah Payton. Well done, Hannah.
99.
So am I right in thinking, Phil, these are the barriers, the planks by the corner in the woods?
Yeah.
100.
So you've come round the corner and you've bunny hopped them?
Yeah, I practiced halfway through the race, make sure I could do it, and then on the last lap I just used it as a flanker for it.
21.
Just bunny hopped and jumped in.
214. 9.
Well, can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, that's absolutely fantastic. All the top riders, the senior riders were here yesterday. They couldn't bunny hop it. So can we have a big round of applause, please, for Luke Markham and Phil Roach. Well done.
10.
That's because there was 3 planks yesterday, there's only 2 today.
If you can have a word with Hannah Payton, please.
120.
When you got your breath back, Hannah.
Yeah. After follow the proper
23.
rules, they finished.
Dean Barnett, our very stoical and grumpy and miserable organiser that nobody likes, has just said that there's only 2 planks today. Rather than...
18.
There was 17 planks and a 6-foot brick wall yesterday, and they couldn't bunny hop it. So,
Well done, Sturt.
and he's just told me that with the senior race today, we're going to have the foam wall back. That'll be good, wouldn't it?
And the tequila shortcut.
And the tequila shortcut. So here's Hannah Payton. Hannah Payton, how was that?
It was really good. It's a really good
Very
course.
well done, sir.
It's quite really fast. So like round the bends there's lots to be gained from the riders.
So you were well away on your own. I mean, what do you do in that situation? Do you just ride your own race? Or do you try and race against some of the male riders? What do you do?
Yeah, try and race the other riders. Just trying to, like, the next person that's in front of me, just chase them down.
I'm not quite sure, Hannah. Are you involved in the Europeans next week?
Yeah.
So what will this week entail? Will it be like a sort of a tapering week or some hard training sessions? What will you do?
I've had 2 weeks really hard training, so hopefully this
done,
week will be nice recovery week and I'll be on board for next weekend.
You're looking forward to it, yeah? All the very best. Well done, that's Hannah Payton.
Yeah, 94 is still coming. 18 is in. 82 is in. 49 is in.
Okay then, ladies and gentlemen. We've now got about a 45-minute gap before the youth race, the likes of Harry Yates, Ewan Mellor and others. So you've got 45 minutes. You can either practice on the course, eat in the room, or go home and sleep. So we'll see you in about half an hour. All the best. Okay, we've just been told as well, just before we go, that they're still, they've still got prizes from last week's Solihull event. If you go to the signing on area, they've got quite a few prizes still to be claimed. So just make your way over and they'll sort you out. So we'll see in about half an hour.
That's him. No, he's the last one. He should be number 94.
Okay, one more, Julian. Okay. I thought the bloke from Solihull was the last over the line. He's obviously gone past him in the woods somewhere. Then, brilliant.
That now, it's like it's funny you get them 2 days of solid frame.
Well done. Excellent. Well done.
Good effort. It's got the worst spot of the